In this video, I want to talk about list in Python. Hello everyone. Good morning, afternoon, night, whenever you are. My name is Damario Sujono. I'm a full-time data analyst and content creator. Welcome to my tutorial about Python for beginners. And in this video, I want to talk about list. This is something interesting for me because I'm also learning. Okay. Um, yeah. So as I said before, a list in Python is also important. But what is list? What is list? Well, list is a built-in data structures that allows you to store and organize a collection of items or elements. Lists are ordered like start with 0, 1, 2, etc. And then mutable, which means that you can change the contents, which I will explain in you, and also can contain elements of different data types, as I explained in the previous video. If you haven't watched it, come on, watch it. Oh. Yeah. So we have recap. We have integers, we have string, we have float, then we have boolean. What else? And any other Python object. So here is the example of a list. Let's say, by the way, I'm using Visual Code. If you haven't installed it in Visual Code in your computer, there's also a website called Replytit. If you want easy, just write a code, Python code, and it's good for beginners. You know? Yeah. So as I said before, I want to give you example about list. Let's say I want to create my list. List is equal to this is also very important. Important list indicates with the square brackets. Okay. Whenever you want to create a list, make sure you use square brackets. And then let's say I want to declare, let's say 1, 2, 3. Then I want to put also a string, apple or watermelon, my favorite fruit. And yeah, don't want to complicate. Yeah, let's say I have a list of 1, 2, 3 apple, watermelons, and 3.14. Yeah, and then you can using lists you can perform various operation on list, such as adding or removing elements, accessing elements by their index, slicing, extract subset of the list, and more. And first, let's say I want to access element inside my list. So the way I do it is, let's say I want to declare like first elements equal to my list, and then don't forget the square bracket, and then 0. So this 0 means that you access the first element index 0. So as I mentioned before, we start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. So if I print this program element and see what it looks like, start with 1 because 1 is the index 0 in my list on my list. And one thing also to keep in mind that if we want to access last element, this is very tricky and very interesting also. Is equal to my list. And then we indicate with -1. So this means that you access the last element of your list. Then if I run the program, 314. So this is how you access elements in Python. All right, so this is the first thing, okay? We have a lot of things to learn in this video, so stay tuned. The second thing that I want to explain to you is modifying elements. Let's say, for example, I want to modify index number 2. Let's say I don't want to put 2, I want to change it to a string, let's say. So the way I do it is I remove this one. Okay, so the way I do it, or the way Python works to modify elements in the list is, let's say I declare variable called myList again. No, not I. What? Okay, so I put the name myList and then equal and then we need to choose which index we want to change. 0, 1. So I said 1, 1, and then equal to, I want to say orange. Then if I print my list, see index number 1 change from 2 to 1. So to recap again, in the list, sometimes we want to modify what is inside the list. So the way we do it is we put the name of the variable, list variable, and then we open bracket, then your index number, and then what value you want to change to. Let's say I want to change to orange, then you can print my list, and then voila, that's how you change from 2 to orange. That's how you modify elements. All right, so we have we talked about accessing elements, and then we talk also about modifying elements. The next thing I want to explain is how you can append element. Let's say I want to add more values in my list, on my list. So the way I do it is to append element, we need to put some dot. So my list dot append. And then what do you want to add? Let's say grape or durian. You know about durian? I love durian. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing. So my list append, and then when I print my list again, print my list. Let's see how it looks like. Voila. So before we have only 1, 2, 3 apple, watermelon, 3.14 my list. My list now we add a grape on my list. So we have more, we have more fruits on our bucket. So that's how you append data on lists in Python. All right. Accesses element, check. Modifying element, check. Appending element, check. Now we want, or I want to explain about how to remove elements. How to remove element. You know how to remove element? We just have to lock it and backspace. That's how we remove element. No, I'm just Uh, yeah. How to remove elements? Just let's remove so we're not getting confused. All right. The way, let's say, for example, I want to remove watermelon, or I want to remove yeah, let's say watermelon first. So the way we do it is my list dot remove, or dot is very powerful characters in my list remove, and then open bracket. If you open, don't forget to close it, somebody will enter. All right. Yeah, so my list remove, and then what you want to remove? You want to remove me from your life, or you want to remove something? So you want to remove from your list, right? Something. Let's say I want to remove apple, and then when I print this, when I print my list, voila! Now it's removed. Thank you. Yeah, this is how you remove information on your list. So declare a variable first, and then dot remove what value you want to remove. But I want to some experiment. Let's say we have two apple, and then we need to check. I want to check whether it's remove both of them or not. Oh no, only remove one. Oh, it's only one. Okay. I need your help. So let me know in the comment how to remove both apples together. Please let me know. I need your help. Okay. Uh, okay. So let's put it right this. I put some comment. Remove the first cube of apple, and then let's say I want to remove, but not based on the value inside the bracket. I want to remove it based on the order of my list. So we can do that, Python is very smart. Well, well, I'm not kidding. I'm serious. This is very important. You can say my list, and then dot, or not dot. Sorry, deal my list, open bracket. Then I want to remove, let's say, 4, 0, 1, 2, 4. So it will remove watermelon. We're not getting confused. So let's see. If I print again the program, it will remove watermelon from my list. Right. Voila. So 1, 2, 3, 4, apple, 3, 14, and apple. Right. So to recap, to remove a data from a list, there are 2 steps that I know. The first one is you remove the information based on the you remove information in the list based on the specific value. Or the other thing is that you delete information on your list based on the order or the index. Okay, and use my list dot remove, or deal, which means delete my list, and then open square bracket, and then index, then close square bracket. That's how you delete information on your list. Okay. Uh, oh, I'm thirsty. Okay, but anyway. The other thing, or maybe the last thing I want to explain about list is a slicing method. Slicing is to extract a specific, well, the name slice means cut. So if you have this kind of range, cut it, then it's either you want to have this from this to this. Okay. Um, let's. I'll give you one of the example. Let's say I want to I want to declare a variable sublist equal to my s square bracket, and then I want to slice from index 1 until index 5. No, or 4. So this means that sublist will get value only number 2, 3, 4. All right, that's what I mean that slicing. So when you slice the data number, so I put 1:4. It means that it will only print number 2, 1, 2, 3, apple, 1. So it's only print number 2, 3, and apple. It's not gonna print watermelon. If I run the program, let's sublist. Okay, let's it. Yeah. So 2, 3, and apple. So only index number 2, number 1, 2, and 3. So not number 4. That is how slicing works. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think that's pretty much it. What I want to explain about lists. Oh yeah, one thing also to keep in mind that lists are versatile and commonly used in Python for various tasks such as storing collection of data, implementing stacks and queues, and many other data manipulation operation. And this is also very important. Any, let's say, thing that we do, let's say removing and then slicing, appending elements, modifying elements, accessing elements, all the examples that I gave, it's not gonna be it's not affecting the original list. So the original list is still there. It's just the output of the program will change depending on what method you add in the program. So I think that's pretty much it. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. It really means a lot to me.